So Nintendo actually showed off some really interesting features with the mouse controls on the Nintendo Switch 2 on the Nintendo Today app today, which is currently May 11th, 2025. So I'm gonna throw it on the screen. So this is some mouse controls that is actually able to be used on the home page, like the home menu. So as you can see in the video, they're actually using the mouse controls to kind of move around and select things on the actual homepage. You can select games with the mouse controls. You can go through all the settings. They go to a section, how to use mouse controls, just for fun, because that's kind of how, that's just what this video is about. And then, of course, you can also, use different buttons and stuff. We'll talk about that in a second. But the main part is that you can, use the mouse controls just to kind of browse the home menu. And then, as you can see at the very end of the video, they just kind of switch up to using the stick and just kind of, swap back and forth very, very easily. Again, this is something that we've seen in Metroid Prime 4, that they said, you can go from using mouse controls and the console, the Switch, 2 Joy-Cons in the console just knows when it's in mouse mode. So if you have it down in mouse mode, it's gonna switch to mouse mode. If you pick it up, it'll just instantaneously just switch to, the stick control. So you can just swap back and forth as much as you want, which is honestly really, really cool. I really like that. That's really cool. So just to be able to use those mouse controls kind of like in the home menu as well. I don't know if that's something that really matters to a lot of you guys, but I am curious though, how many of you guys would plan to use mouse controls on, like in just everyday navigation on the Nintendo Switch 2? Do let me know in the comments section below. Again, they do note when they go to the how to use mouse controls, using the Joy-Con 2 strap can help make the using controller easier. So you don't have to use the strap, but it does add like little mouse feet to it, which makes it a little bit smoother for kind of moving around and stuff. They say to display the cursor, set the Joy-Con 2 on a table in a flat surface and move it around as the image shows. And that's, pretty self-explanatory, I guess. And then while using mouse controls, you can tilt the control stick to scroll through the menus, move the cursor around on the options below to try to find it. So what basically, as you can see, what they're doing is they're scrolling. So the stick becomes your scroll wheel, kind of like a scroll wheel on a mouse. And then, everything else, just, the kind of shoulder button, the R button would become like your clicky button. I guess your left click, I don't know if there would be any right clicking, but if there were, then it'd be the ZR in this case. And then of course, just the mouse motion control. So I don't know. I thought it was really cool. I love seeing these little tidbits as we lead up to the Nintendo Switch 2 launch. I'm really excited about the console and the games coming out.